Okay, so let's work on lab 6.48 where we do a lab troubleshoot IP configuration. And this is the first part. Okay, so we need to get to our portal where we are working on it. And we get a scenario where you are a network technician for a small corporate network. So the network is connected to the internet and uses DHCP to assign addresses. So the employees using their IT admin and Office 2 computer report that their workstation can communicate with some computers on the network but cannot access the internet. You need to diagnose and fix the problem. So let's get to start. So the idea is to as we wait for it to load, the idea is to, first of all, the very first step is to get to Office 2 computer and use the ping and config commands to test connectivity and gather information. Okay, so the whole point is that the network is connected to the internet and uses DHCP to assign address. So the employees using the IT admin and Office 2 computers report that their workstation cannot communicate with some computers on the network but cannot access the internet. So our goal is to diagnose and fix the problem. So get to Office 2 computer, this one, then right click and launch Windows. So once you have done that, right click on Start. Then get to terminal admin. So once you get to terminal admin, I need you to type the prompt ping IP ping IP underscore address. Then press enter. Okay, so there's an issue over here. Okay, so I'm going to ping the IP address. Okay, let's start with IP config so that we get the IP address that we need to ping. So this is the IP address that we need to ping. So we're going to ping 192.168.0.34. So we have pinged the IP address. So once we have that, the ping was successful, and then we are going to work on we are going to repeat step 1C, that is from the pinging the IP address on the remaining computers. So we have multiple computers over here. So we have done Office 2, then we are going to Office 1. So go to terminal admin, IP config, then let's ping the IP address. So our IP address is here. So go to ping it. Then we're going to ping, which other computers do we have? We go to the IT admin computer. Then right click on terminal. Then IP config so that we know the IP address. Then we ping 192.168.0.31. Okay. Then which other computers do we have? We have the executive computers. The computers are so many, but we have 3 remaining. So what do? Go to terminal ID. Get to terminal ID, then IP config so that we can get the IP address. And then once you get the IP address, here it is. We can do our ping 192.168.0.30. Then get to, have we done the GST? We haven't. So get to terminal admin, then IP config. Okay, then we have our IP address over here. Then we can do our ping 192.168.0.32. Great, then so we have finally our support computer. Then we can do our ping over here. So start with IP config. So command not found, then ping. Do we have the IP configuration for support? Let's check in the exhibits. And I think it leads to, if you follow this line, it leads to this IP address 192.168.0.2. Okay, so we can come back. So it's 192.168.0.2 for the support. So we can ping 192.168.0.2, and we got what we got. Okay, so they are all successful. So I think we needed to limit this so that it ends. So we have ended it because it can go on and on and on. Okay, so what is required after that? From the top right, we need to answer the questions. So what are the questions? The questions are from Office 2, which if any of the pings failed. So let's get to Office 2, back to Office 2. So we did ping 192.168.0.34. We did that for Office 2. Let's ping for COP server 192.168.0.10. Let's ping for IT admin, which is 192.168.31. Let's ping for, we did ping for Office 2, so we need to ping for ISP, which is 198.28.2.254. Okay, so if we do ping, not just typing the IP address, so it's 192.28.2.254. So this one has failed. So this is the only ping that failed in Office 2. So what is the address of the default gateway assigned to Office 2? So the address of the default gateway in this case is 192.168.0.4. So it is 192.168.0.4. So here it is. If in case you're wondering why we're getting that figure, this is the default gateway. Okay, great. So we are going on so well. Let's get to from IT admin, which of any of the ping failed. So let's get to IT admin. IT admin is here. So we did a ping for 192.168.0.1. It didn't fail. So let's do a ping for 192.168.0.10. That's for the COP server. It's successful. Let's do a ping for 192.168 dot 0, or what did we ping? The one for the first ping was 192. So we have pinged this. Then we have pinged this one. Then we are going to ping 192.168.0.34. So that's successful. Let's ping this 198.28.2.254. This one was not successful. This one failed. So what is the IP address assigned to the IT admin? Okay, so we have our IT admin over here and the IP. What is the IP address of the default gateway? So here we have it, 192.168.0.4. So it's 192.168.0.4. So what do you see here that might explain why this computer can access the internet but Office 2 and IT admin cannot? Okay. So what we need to do here, so we have actually done the pings on the IT admin. So from the COP server computer, now we get to step 3 and get to our COP server computer. Anyone else seeing a COP server computer over here? This one. On the COP server computer, you're going to use the ping and IP config command. So we're going to launch Windows. Then on the start button, we are going for Windows PowerShell admin. Then from the we're going to ping Office 2. Then press enter. So I like to start with IP config so that we have the information. This one doesn't work on this. So they are saying we're going to ping Office 2. Then say enter. It's very successful. Then we're going to ping 198.28.2.254. So remember, this is the IP address for the ISP. Okay, so once we ping that, we can wait for our result and see. So that was very successful. Then we're going to type in ipconfig, the one that we tried at the start and it was not successful. And indeed, we can see that the media is disconnected. Yep, so from the top right, we can answer question 5. We can answer question 5, which we did. Okay, so can we answer question 5? Question 5 asks, what do we see here that may explain why this computer can access the internet, but Office 2 and IT admin cannot, because you can see that the default gateway for COP server is different. Let's have a look at it. And let's see, the default gateway here is 192.168.0.5. And what did we have here? 4.4. So we have a different default gateway, right? So this could be the major reason. Okay, so let's continue. After answering question 5, I want us to close the PowerShell. Okay, let's close the PowerShell, and then okay, after I've closed the PowerShell, I want us to go back to Network Modeler. Okay, then once you get there, I want us to right click on COP DHCP. So let's right click on this and launch Windows. So once you have done that, I want us to go to the server manager. Here we have it. Then go to tools and then go to DHCP. Then once you get to DHCP, we have started the DHCP console. So let's expand this. Then select IPv4. Then select scope. 1 into brackets 192.168. Okay, then once we expand this, I want us to go to scope options, then right click on it, and then say configure options. So they're going to highlight the 003 router over here. And then we are going in the bottom pane, and we're going to select 192.168.0.4, this one. Then we're going to remove it. Once you have done that, we are going to, in the IP address field, the default gateway, we are going to type in .0.5, okay? Then we're going to add that. So once we've added, we're going to apply the changes, okay? Okay, so then get back to our network modeler. And once you get there, we are going to right click on IT admin. Right click on IT admin, then launch Windows. Then from the terminal, we are going to type IP config space / renew. Okay, so then this will request the new IP address information from the DHCP server and reconfigure the settings for the internet connections. So this is basically what you have done. Then you're going to do the IP config space / all. So you'll notice that the default gateway is now being correctly configured as 192.0.5. I don't know if you've noticed that. Indeed, we have a correct configuration of our gateway right now. So we have the correct configuration. So then at the PowerShell prompt, we are going still to type in ping. We're going to ping 198.28.2.254. So notice that it's successful. Then from our network modeler, again, we are going to right click on Office 2, then launch Windows. Then you're going to repeat you're going to repeat the step that you have just done. So, from the terminal prompt. Okay, so let's get to terminal prompt. And we're going to type ipconfig space renew. Then we are going to type, so you also notice that the DHCP default gateway is now rightly configured. And then we can actually notice that the new IP address information from the DHCP server, and we can reconfigure the settings of the Ethernet connection. So still we're going on ahead and typing ipconfig space all. So what this does is that the default gateway is correct, is done correctly, as you can see over here. Yep. And we are going to ping. We're going to ping the one that was failing for ISP. So we're going to ping this. So we are going to ping 194, not 194, but 198.28.2.2.254. Man, 198.28.2.254. So we are going to ping that, and you can see it's successful. So we are done. We are done. We are so done. So what we need to do is just scope our lab. So I'm going to pin these results on your screen. You'll be able to take a screenshot and go through them. So kindly remember to subscribe, take your time and comment, or dislike and like the video.